Hi, I'm Graham, and welcome to Man v Film, and this movie review is all about Unfriended.
Versus film.
Now, Unfriended is a movie set on a computer screen. The full thing is filmed and set and moves about when people are using their cameras. It's a screen grab, and it's basically about six friends who are hanging out on Skype, talking to each other, just the usual chit chat stuff, when a seventh person joins them and they can't get rid of this person no matter what they try. And that person knows everything about them and is claiming to be their dead best friend, Laura Barnes. Someone that died over a year ago, exactly a year ago to the date, and is back for vengeance, or so that seems. Unfriended is a high concept horror movie that is using a lot of common horror tropes but integrating them with new technology and the way young people are using the world. If you're a millennial, you know all this stuff inside out. You know Skype, you know Spotify, you know Google. You can use umpteen things on the computer to communicate with your friends. You know all this stuff. It's all familiar to you. And the way you use it is fantastic. The main character, Blair, is the screen that we get to see. That is her screen that we get to see all the action on. And we get to see her typing messages. She's interacting with her boyfriend while also on a Skype call as well, sending private messages. Now, messages are also coming from the mysterious seventh person as well, who's sending messages, and she's sending private messages to them. But you get to see what she's initially going to write, then she deletes it, rewrites it. The way that people normally interact on these things, and it gives you an insight into the person. It's something I've never seen in a movie before, and I thought it was fantastic. It really allowed you into the mind of the person, see it from their point of view. Now, like I said, you didn't think like a movie was going to hold your attention. It's just a computer screen, but it really does. And it does that in such a fantastic way. It's a brisk 83 minutes, so there's no fat in this thing. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It keeps your attention really well, instantly, because it's got part mystery and it's got part interaction with friends. And the interactions are really good and genuine amongst these six people. There's bickering, there's fighting, there's jokes that they've probably used before. They pick on each other within the group dynamic, and it's generally watchable. Another thing I had a problem with it is it's not that scary. It has a kind of creep factor as you're trying to figure out what's going on. Is there somebody actually behind all this? Is that a ghost? You don't know. But it kept me on the edge of the seat, and it was something I really enjoyed watching. Now, I'm a horror buff. I love horror movies, so I'm always going to be a bit forgivable to them. And I thought Unfriended was a really enjoyable quick watch. I'm just wondering, would it have been better in the house watching it on the laptop with the earphones in, the lights out, just pitch darkness and watching it? You'd be really immersed in it. And it's something that I will actually watch again. I did enjoy it that much. Now, it's not to say that the movie doesn't have its faults. Yes, it has its faults, but all horror movies have their faults. And the horror community are quite forgiving that way. And, if you're into horrors and you like it, you're going to love this. I went with someone who's not really into horror movies, and they went won over by it. They didn't think it was that interesting. They didn't think it was that scary. They just didn't seem to be really affected by it at all. But if you're into horrors, you're probably going to like this. I know I did, and that was unexpected because I was expecting the worst going into this. So, if you get the chance, check out Unfriended on the big screen. I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 5. That's a good rating. That's a particularly good rating for a horror movie. It Follows, the other horror movie I saw this year, which I really loved, I think got a 4 out of 5, which is probably going to go up on a rewatch. But like I said, yeah, this is recommended. I know the trailers don't really sell what a fantastic movie this is, but it is really good. It's a real surprise, and you should check it out. And if you want to see more of my videos, there'll be an annotation popping up somewhere along here, somewhere just outside this box, and you can click that, subscribe to my channel, and you will get my content as soon as it goes up. I will see you next time on Man v Film.